In a world where hopium and common sense collide, starring the CryptoKeeper and BlockchainCrusader. Welcome to Debate Crypto. Question everything, trust nothing. It's your boy, CryptoKeeper, aka Keeper. Hopefully everybody is doing well tonight. Miguelito no está aquí. Miguel cannot be here this evening. He is still, listen, I'm feeling for Miguel right now. He's had 2 full days with no internet. Now, he was on last night because he went elsewhere to stream for our, 1-year anniversary. I basically all but made him. I said, listen, bro, you got to be there, right? I've got cupcakes. I got party hats, party favors, happy birthday necklaces, the whole shebang. So he did that last night, but tonight he is not going to be here. He can't have that baby out, out late again this evening, and he does have his wife with him. So big shout out, Miguel. Hopefully things get better for you, brother. I look forward to streaming again soon. And I'll tell you, we've got the smart contract stuff happening. If you didn't remember, this Friday/Saturday, it's August 26th. At midnight. So technically that's the 27th. I believe we're going to do at midnight. So technically the 27th is going to be the mint, the Bugout drop. Super excited about it. 3-day prepper boot camp. If you didn't know, now you know. We had some extra information, little tease as to, some extra utility and gamification that's coming along with the Bugout drop. However, you don't full on have all the info yet. Make sure, I'm going to tell you right now, there's different classifications of Bugout bags. But there's also another big piece of metadata that's going to, I don't know, possibly help with the cipher. Y'all can figure it out. I'm just saying a little birdie told me it might help. So make sure that you guys are there for the mint this week. Super excited about it. There's only 500 of them. So if you're looking to, grab one and wait and kind of, kick around the idea of maybe I'll grab another one. I'm just throwing it out there now. We believe by doing the math and looking at the number of people that we have, the number of whitelisted, and some of the numbers that, some of the people are looking to grab hold of, get in where you fit in, right? Make sure that you guys are paying attention to that. So also, as always, smash the likes, guys. We need that. That tells YouTube that you like what's going on. And, obviously follow us on the other socials, right? We've got the Twitters, right? We got Debate Crypto OG. Make sure you're following us on Twitter if you're not already. And then the other is Danger Close Alpha. That's Danger Close ALPH. Can't fit the whole alpha on there. So it's Danger Close ALPH. We're up to 1,226 followers over there. And I think we're creeping on 3,000 on Debate Crypto. So we're actually creeping on 2,500. So help us out there, guys. Definitely another social that we could use help on. If you're not, also, this is kind of a random one-off. If you're not following us on TikTok, Miguel is BlockchainCrusader, and I am the _CryptoKeeper. Do a lot of political stuff over there. Also do nice little bit of crypto. So the _CryptoKeeper. I've got 97.5 thousand. So creeping on 100K. Do not follow another one. There's another one that is a fake account. I would love to have those followers too, but that has 50,000 followers. So it's too bad I don't have those as well. Apparently, the fake account is doing something right as well. Although, hey, it's just my videos. So there you go. As a reminder, as we move on to the Bugout drop, things have been really slow on OpenSea, okay? And that's okay. We understand the drop happened. We're at 11.5K. I believe, let me look at the activity. I believe that we haven't had a sale in a few days. Oh, you know what? That's not true. We had 21 hours ago, 1 day ago. So we've had a few in the last day or two. So I'm excited for the Bugout drop to happen. It's going to be super dope, guys. Make sure you're here for it this week. Also, if you didn't know, and I'm just going through getting everything out there, guys. First of all, follow Frankie Candles. Frankie Candles over on BitBoy Crypto. If you're looking for TA on a nightly basis, Monday through Friday, that's your boy, Frankie Candles. So Candle Mafia, throw it up. We appreciate all of you for being here. I'm sure you guys are in here as well. Definitely got love for you. But I want to throw out there the NFT LV Con. Look at this dashing young man right here. CryptoKeeper, aka Keeper. It says Crypto Education Recovery Beards. I actually would totally do that differently now, but they pulled that from maybe, I'm not even sure. Maybe they pulled that from TikTok. I'm not really positive, but that is coming up this week, end of this weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Super excited about that. Going to be out there with a bunch of people, bunch of good speakers. I know there's people in the chat that are going to be out there. Like, it's going to be dope. So if you're looking for a ticket, we do have a code. Reach out to us. And actually, I need to put that down in the chat, or not in the chat, but I need to put that underneath the video. I have not done so as of yet. Last reminder, guys, I know I'm killing you tonight, but I want to get it all out there, and then we can dive into some crypto alpha. I want to make sure that you guys know we have got our NFT merch. So make sure you guys are checking out the merch. We've got some dope merch. We've got some hats that are on point. I'm waiting for my hats to come in. I wish they were already here because I was planning on wearing them in Vegas. We've got hoodies. We've got coffee mugs. We've got t-shirts for men and women. We have got just about anything and everything you can remember. I mean, we've got onesies. My daughter has a onesie, so I'll make sure that you guys see that as well. There's a lot on there. Don't miss it. Grab the merch. Use our discount code. That's DCA22, I believe, is the discount code, and that's 22% off. So without further ado, again, guys, smash the likes, do your thing. Let's have some fun this evening. As far as the articles go tonight, stick around. The last article, listen, if you are part of the XRP army, Miguel's not here, so I get to get into some XRP info. And I know that there's a lot of people that really do enjoy XRP. So we've got some info on XRP that I think might make you pretty happy. But let's start off with MakerDAO. MakerDAO opens a $100 million DAI loan to Huntington Valley Bank. Okay, let's talk about it. So MakerDAO has officially connected its native stablecoin DAI to traditional finance through a partnership with Huntington Valley Bank, that's HVB, a community bank in Philadelphia. The protocol announced today its formal offering to HVB of 100 million DAI, which is a stablecoin, so it's $100 million, marking the first commercial loan participation between U.S. regulated financial institution and a decentralized digital currency. HVB sought the DAI to support the growth of existing businesses and investments in March when it formally submitted a MakerDAO onboarding application. In return, MakerDAO will be able to diversify its counterparty risks and generate yields from its DAI holdings via HVB bond managers. The original loan is worth up to $100 million, with the first transaction opening up half of the total facility. HVB has the ability to request more capital over the next 12 months. Okay, why are we talking about this? Okay, you haven't heard us talk a lot about MakerDAO. You haven't heard us talk much about DAI, the stablecoin DAI. We're talking about this because traditional finance and the crypto space, it's happening. It's been happening in the background, but they're starting to actually talk about it. This merge, and no, not the ETH merge, though we're excited about that. This convergence of traditional finance and the crypto space is happening. When you have an asset like a stable coin being loaned out to a traditional finance institution, to a regular old bank, that tells you something. First of all, it tells you that the bank believes in what's happening. Second of all, that bank is going to be FDIC insured, which tells me they have information. I think this is the important part. Pay attention. I think that tells me that the FDIC insurance that they carry states that, hey, we believe in the assets that are coming in, and we do have some sort of way to legally protect assets. And I think that if they're able to say, you know what, we'll use stable coins to take that, we'll take this loan of stable coins, albeit it's a loan. They're not putting out a liability. They're bringing on an asset, so to speak, but it really is a liability because now they have debt in the form of stable coins. So I think it's really interesting. They don't really tell you on the back end what the particulars look like, but the reality is it's happening. So pay close attention. This will not be the last time you're going to see the crypto space merging over into traditional finance. It's actually part of why, Miguel, we'll talk about it later, but it's part of why Miguel is so worried about things like XRP, because he's suggesting that, hey, we're not going to be any different than our traditional banks, and our traditional banking system, whether you like to hear it or not, is trash. And it is. And it ultimately is not just trash, but it is an outright scam. So make sure you pay attention to that. I see Juggernaut says, this is from last night, says, SL Soul Lovers, nice hat. Yeah, close, really close. I know that you're obviously just kidding, but this is one of my St. Louis hats. Maybe I'll start wearing some of the St. Louis hats for you guys. I actually didn't think about it, that I had talked about it last night, and then I just had one on today. So maybe we'll start throwing the St. Louis hats in there. Yeah, just so that you guys can get a little bit better look. Ryan Bright, I want to throw this out there, said not much of a prepper. Well, Ryan, you don't have to be a prepper right now, but you should understand that you have a responsibility to you and your family to be prepared. It doesn't need to be, I was talking about, it doesn't need to be a bunker in your backyard, but if you're able to hold extra storage of food, if you understand how to purify water or have a system for doing that, if you're holding extra firearms, ammunition, security protocols, just things that allow you to be 1 step ahead, 2 steps ahead, 10 steps ahead. It doesn't have to be anything wild. It could just be, hey, if a natural disaster happens, I'm ready. If we do have a tyrannical government start to take over, I'm ready. So it can be in small little baby steps. And I think it's really important that it is small baby steps. Too many people try to dive in head and hands right off the rip, and it can be overwhelming. It's like the crypto space. People will say, oh, I've got $10,000 sitting in this account and I'm just going to dump it all into ETH right now. Well, easy. Pump the brakes a little bit, right? Let's talk about some strategies here. And so strategies do fall over into the prepper community as well. So appreciate you all for being here. We got Candle Mafia in the house. What else we got going? David says, no can do TikTok. Yeah, David does not like the TikTok. And there's a number of people in the chat. I think Billy was talking about, hey, I'm not getting on that Chinese app. I get it. They are harvesting our data and using it for things, but it's too late. I'm too far in. So here we are. All right. So next up on the chopping block this evening, let's talk about Coinbase. Your boy, Uncle Brian. He's got something going on here he might not be too happy about. Let's talk about it. Coinbase hit with $5 million lawsuit over exchange crashes, alleged securities violations. The San Francisco-based exchange is facing yet another lawsuit from a disgruntled. Okay. A Coinbase customer is suing the San Francisco-based exchange for $5 million for failing to properly secure customers' accounts and flouting federal securities laws, among other allegations. The lawsuit filed last week, which represents over 100 people, claims that the biggest cryptocurrency exchange in the U.S. locked users out of their accounts for extended periods of time, harming them financially. Filed in the U.S. District Court for the Northern District of Georgia, plaintiff George Catula also alleges that Coinbase doesn't disclose that the crypto assets on its platform are securities, which boldly flouts federal and state laws. Okay, so let me just stop right there. So we have a lot of crypto assets that many people would try to say these are securities. I actually would be somebody that would agree on many fronts. There's a lot of securities that are being sold on crypto exchanges right now. But there's no legal precedent for that right now. So what I'm trying to say is they can talk about it all they want, but until the government is ready to be about it, that's just jibber jabber. However, the time that the accounts have been down, that the exchanges have been down, let me tell you this. In 2017, I'm going to give you a great example. When the market absolutely fell out from under in May, or I think it was May or June of 2021, when the market absolutely just tanked out of boom like that, these exchanges all of a sudden shut down, froze. They did not allow you to be able to pull out of positions. Now, they will give you a good song and dance. They will tell you that it was to protect you, that it was to protect all of the other users on the platform, to not just absolutely crush everything that ever. Listen, no, it's not. It's just like the bank. When the bank tells you, listen, the reason that we locked up your account is because we wanted to protect you. No, it's not. You wanted to protect yourself. Let's just at least be honest about it. While we're talking, let's be honest. You wanted to protect yourself. You have a legal obligation to my funds. And if my funds were taken by someone and it was your fault, you, my friend, are liable. And that's how the banks work. Well, I think Coinbase has seen that they possibly have some liabilities there. And so somebody is coming in and saying, listen, enough's enough. You can't just shut down and not allow us to pull funds. It doesn't matter if it's a stupid decision, whether it's good timing, bad timing, what the rest of the market is doing. These are my funds, my assets on my account. I should be able to take my funds, move my funds, do what I please with my funds at any time. And Coinbase, along with many other exchanges, they are not the only offender, has at some really tumultuous times said, no, you can't. We're freezing it or it is frozen. Robinhood has done it. Shoot, it's happened on KuCoin before, but I don't know what exactly that looks like because they're not a centralized exchange, but it had maybe just the overwhelming amount of volume all at once, maybe shut down the servers that they're running on. What's my point? My point is get yourself a hardware wallet. How many times have we talked about this? Get your stuff off exchanges. Down below the video, when little Addison comes in, when she comes in, she'll remind you. But down below the video, we have a link for an affiliate code for a hardware wallet. Make sure, I love it. It's a Ledger Nano X. It's worked really well for me. I've got multiple hardware wallets. That one happens to be my favorite. It is a beautiful thing to be in control of your own destiny as it relates to your crypto. Excuse me. So do your thing. Don't miss out on taking care of yourself and stepping up and taking responsibility. That's what it is. It's you taking responsibility for yourself. We're big boys. We're big girls. We can do this. And so I want to give you encouragement. Spend a little time. It can be a little scary at first, but do the thing, right? Because at the end of the day, nobody's going to stop you from moving assets, whether it's peer-to-peer or moving it somewhere where you know you can pull funds from if you have to off-ramp into fiat, whatever the case may be. When you have it on a hardware wallet, folks, you have control, and that's what you need to do. Now, speaking of control, first of all, guys, real quick, jump into the Discord. If you are not in this Friday/Saturday, we are doing the Bugout drop, 3-day prepper boot camp. IRL, in real life. There's over 100 classes being taught. I actually just got the official number. I think it's 116 classes being taught by some of the best professionals in their respective fields. I'm actually going to be teaching a class. They're going to be teaching a crypto class, crypto and NFT class. There's a lot going on that I'm super excited about. Make sure that you guys are there. That happens. That mint is this week. It's 0.1 ETH. And here's little Addison now to give you that reminder we talked about. Come here, Boogie. Little Addison says, hey, say hi, baby. She wants to come in and remind you, get your ledgers, get your money, get your funds off exchanges. Isn't that right, baby? Say, get your funds off exchanges. Say, I love you. Well, you can't pull my microphone off the stand. Oh, guys, she's getting so squirrely now. Like you guys probably saw it. Like she used to just like sit down on my lap. Like I'd sit her here and she would just sit down. Now, what do you see? And she's like trying to do a wrestling match with me while I'm just trying to tell her, hey, listen, you're supposed to be helping the show out here. Come on, help. Give me some encouragement here, baby. But hey, when you've got a almost 15-month-old, that's what they do. All right, so moving forward, again, make sure, jump in to the Discord, get involved. We're giving away free NFTs this week. We gave some away last night for the 1-year party. A lot going on this week, but what you need to do is be ready for the Bugout drop. And I want to toss this in there. So everyone that's in here right now, a lot of these people are in the Discord right now, and I want to throw this out there. Miguel and I had not said anything about this. If you or anyone that you know, and take me serious here, please don't like be busting my chops or joking or lying or anything like that. I trust the community. If you or anyone you know wants a Bugout bag and they want to guarantee themselves a Bugout bag, but they don't have the wherewithal or the ability to get whitelisted, right? So if it's somebody that you know, and when I say the wherewithal, like I'm saying maybe they don't have the funds to get whitelisted, but they're prepared to buy the Bugout bag, would you guys please reach out and let us know? Miguel and I want to do something special for some of the community members. You guys have all been so awesome and all work together. We want to kind of give back as well. So if you or somebody that you know is somebody that wants to get in on this, that wants to go IRL, needs a little bit of help, please let us know. We'd like to do that for you. We'd like to bless somebody. So if you know somebody, say something. Let us know. All right. Moving on up. Let's talk about privacy. One of my favorite things to talk about, because I do not feel that we have much of this left at all. Privacy is normal. Rep Tom Emmer wants answers, about Tornado Cash ban. The Treasury's recent ban on Ethereum mixing service Tornado Cash has a U.S. representative asking tough questions. Here's the man, the myth, the legend himself, Tom Emmer. And he does have some good stuff here. It says Tom Emmer has written a letter to Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen regarding its recent sanctions on Ethereum coin mixing service Tornado Cash. He suggests that banning smart contract powered software goes against FinCEN precedent and asks several questions about the Treasury's decision. Earlier this month, we talked about it. Coin Mixer, Tornado Cash. It effectively banned the tool in the country due to money laundering, or so they said. Right. In a letter shared via Twitter today, U.S. Representative Tom Emmer asked Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen to explain why the department sanctioned Tornado Cash, which is a service that runs on smart contracts, i.e., the code that powers autonomous decentralized apps, rather than a centralized entity that is actively operated by the people. Okay, it's a good point. He says the sanctioning of neutral, open source, decentralized technology represents a series of new questions, wrote Emmer, which impact not only our national security, but the right to privacy of every American citizen. The Office of Foreign Assets Control, that's the OFAC, added that the Tornado Cash website and the list of Ethereum wallet addresses to its specifically designated nationals list, which means that American citizens are no longer legally allowed to use the tool or interact with those addresses. Now, they go on further and they talk about how, it was used to launder all this money, but when you get into it, there's only a small percentage of the total amount of money that was ran through Tornado Cash that was used for nefarious purposes. And to be fair, the US dollar is the number one thing used for nefarious purposes, and you don't see them currently trying to ban the use of the dollar, right? That's just not a real thing. So what's the point I'm trying to make here? The point I'm trying to make is, and we've talked about this a few different times, but I just want to reiterate it. Someone needs to stand up. Somebody needs to take a stand. Somebody needs to say enough is enough. You're talking about banning open source code. You're talking about banning software that can do some great things for people. Just because there are people that are criminals does not mean that everyone else is a criminal. You don't ban. It's just like the banning of, we're talking about banning of firearms. Listen, firearms aren't killing people. People are killing people, right? There's no such thing as a firearm, or, again, I've talked about it many times. Are we going to start banning forks, knives, and spoons because so many people are dying from heart attacks, right? Because people are eating, so now they're in the wrong. We should ban food. Are we going to ban alcohol, tobacco, as people are dying from drunk driving, people are dying from lung cancer? No, we're not. This is just a ploy. This is just a ruse. And I think ultimately, whether this is able to push through or not, it is intended to do one thing. Well, two things. One, stifle innovation and allow the government to kind of catch back up. That's the number one thing. Number two is to give more oversight, more control over you and your money. So don't be a part of the game. Stand up, write your representative, let somebody know, hey, we're not about that life. We're not about it. So again, guys, make sure to smash the likes. Don't forget, Frankie Candle's right before us, 5:45 to 7:30. I see some of the Candle Mafia up in the chat. So definitely good to see you guys. We're about to talk about XRP. Y'all just need to do one more thing. Get in the Discord. If you're not in the Discord, guys, you've got to get involved. We have an ARG happening. That's an alternate reality game. The story with Danger Close Alpha is a real movement in real life, along with an NFT project, obviously, along with an alternate reality game. And there's things that are happening in real life. You're actually going to hear one of them this week from somebody. I can't say who, but somebody's going to have something's going on. That's what the word on the street is. So just be prepared, have fun with the game, figure out the ciphers. There's a lot more going on in the background along with this story. I'm super excited about it. Jump in, get involved. Just want to shout out real quick to some of the big hitters within the community. Biomex, Kryptonon, David. We got Satoshi Nakamoto in the chat. So Satoshi, please, my friend, don't move anything from the Genesis wallet, right? Don't move the Genesis wallet. And I want to throw this out there. He said, I avoid anything with Bluetooth because of the program. Bluetooth, the Bluetooth vector. So I just want to say this, Satoshi, if you're talking about the Ledger Nano X, I never have used the Bluetooth feature. Not at all. I don't use it. I am always hardwired in and then plugging out. I've never used the Bluetooth feature. I just personally don't like it. And so that's something that you are able to do as well, as I do agree with you. All right. The moment you've all been waiting for. XRP fam. Put them up. Let's talk about it. It's an interesting one. XRP has one of the best looking charts in crypto. Here's why. Let's go to the moon, baby. According to a recent Sentiment Insights article, XRP is one of the better looking NVT charts in the entire crypto market, considering the increase in network circulation in May with a further correction in June. Even more, the NVT chart may form a divergence for XRP, which could be a bullish factor for XRP by the end of this summer. Now, this is the important part. This is where you're going to learn a little bit about charting. What's NVT and why does it matter? The NVT is a digital assets industry alternative to PE ratio, which evaluates asset value by market cap divided by transaction volume. If the value is too high, the network is considered overvalued compared to the low transaction volume. To simplify, whenever NVT values are high, the asset is considered to be bearish, as the worth of the network is overvalued and the coin or token is considered bullish if the market cap is undervalued compared to the high transaction volume. So in XRP's case, the NVT suggests that it is currently bullish as the price of the asset took a huge hit. So the price is way down, right? Down to multi-week lows at 33 cents, which makes the market cap of the asset significantly lower despite remaining transactional activity. So essentially what's happening here? We have, as always, a lot happening. There's the chart right there. We've got a lot happening in the market as it relates to XRP. There's so many people so bullish on XRP that anytime now when this lawsuit is over, it's going to pop, it's going to go boom, whatever the case may be. The reason that this is so bullish and so incredibly valuable, and again, we're not here to give financial advice. We are here for one reason only, and that's entertainment. I'll talk to you about things that I do. You know, there's a lot of things that we can talk about. We're not giving you advice here, okay? But what I will say is that XRP at 33 cents is, in my estimation, a heck of an opportunity, especially for people that missed it the first few times, right? I bought most of my XRP 11 to 17 cents, okay? I've seen it for everywhere from that price all and a little bit even below that before I got in, but around that price all the way up to like $3, right? So I have not taken profits the way that I would have liked to, but I also believe in XRP as we move out of this lawsuit. I do think we're going to see $3, $4, $5, $10. I'm not the 1,000, 10,000, 30,000 XRP guy, but I do believe that there's a heck of an opportunity for all of y'all that hold XRP. It looks like the chart is saying, hey, here's your opportunity. If you missed it, here's your opportunity. Again, none of this being financial advice. This could all turn around, flip over. Every single investment is some sort of a gamble. I think Crypto Tomo just did a video responding to me asking, hey, is investing gambling? He did a really great job with it. If you're not following him on TikTok, make sure to check him out. Crypto Tomo, he's a good dude. Really like him. Good friend of the channel. And so what I'm getting at is, could this turn and go awry? Absolutely. Miguel will tell you it's definitely going to happen. It's the devil. You should never have XRP. And I will tell you that if you are looking to have an opportunity that may be unlike a lot of others, XRP could be it. They have the banking system and the ability to move unlike almost any different asset, any other asset, I should say, as it goes to remittances. Remittances are basically taking money and sending it from one country to another for family or whatever. So I want to encourage you guys, pay attention to the market as a whole. It doesn't have to be in the headlines to be a good project. It also can be in the headlines and be a trash project. That's why we always remind you, DYOR. Do your own research. No matter what it is, please do your own research. So crypto fam, listen, I love you guys. I'm super excited to be out in Vegas. I'll be out there Thursday. If you guys are looking to come out to Vegas, come check it out. We're going to have a lot of freaking fun. There's going to be a number of people out there. I'm super freaking excited. And yeah, I think you guys should say hello. If you've never met me in person, I'd love to meet you in person. I'm as freaking cool in person as I am on video. I know that might be hard to believe. I know it might be hard to believe, but I'm definitely as cool, if not cooler, in person. You see me like patting my own back, just giving myself a little massage there. I love you guys. I appreciate you all for being here. Just remember, question everything. Trust nothing. Until next time, hodl like it's hot. We will see you soon. And make sure to get in the Discord. The drop is happening on Friday. The Bugout drop, 3-day prepper boot camp. Don't miss it. Love you guys.